everyone, it's Meredith from BespokeClassroom.com and Bespoke ELA over on Teachers Pay Teachers. And I'm super excited to be bringing you this course on getting started with Teachers Pay Teachers. And just a little bit about me and my journey. I have taught high school English for 10 plus years in 4 different states. And somewhere along the journey, I just really started thinking about this thing that I kept hearing about, TPT, teacher, author, teachers pay teachers, and always, of course, looking for ways to supplement my income, make a little extra money, using skills I already had. I was doing all kinds of things to make extra money. I always volunteered to proctor SAT, ACT. If you've ever done that, you know what I'm talking about, on the weekends, going in to help with those tests. I taught SAT prep courses on the weekends. I was always looking for ways, sponsoring clubs and activities and organizations and all kinds of things at school for stipends. And so I kept hearing about TPT, and I was like, what is this? Does this really work? Is this really something that's possible for me? And for me, I was very intimidated to start because I was part of that technological gap generation that did not grow up with cell phones, did not grow up with the internet, certainly didn't have social media. I didn't have internet until I was in college. And I know that's hard for young people to even fathom today, but I didn't have a cell phone till college. I didn't have internet till college. I wrote my essays in high school on a word processor, which is a dinosaur of a machine. So for me, I was very intimidated about doing anything online. And so I was like, I can't do this. This is the learning curve that is going to be like climbing Mount Everest for me compared to someone who's grown up with this technology. But I was able slowly, bit by bit, to learn and to grow, and I'm still learning and I'm still growing. And I wanted to take the things that I've learned and the tools I've acquired, and I wanted to be able to share that with you and teach you a way or some ways to go about getting started with selling your materials and your lesson plans and your curriculum online through Teachers Pay Teachers. I am not affiliated with TPT. I'm not sponsored by them. This is just me coming to you, sharing with you the things that I have gained along the way. And how have I gained these skills? Well, I've made a lot of mistakes, and so we're going to talk about a lot of the mistakes I've made in picking the wrong brand colors, or not even having a brand for a long time, and picking a font that just wasn't really that legible, and then, figuring out how to run a blog and have a blog, and how to go about putting a product together, and just the steep climb to creating those things, and getting a plan of action took a long time, and figuring out, how am I going to teach and have a family and have a TPT business? How am I going to get all this going? How am I going to organize all of this? So I really wanted to be able to share this with other teachers, because this is possible for you. And I really believe that. And that's why I'm bringing this to you. This is a possibility for you. Now, that being said, this is not a get-rich-quick scheme overnight. No one here is going to start a TPT shop and end up replacing your teacher income in a month, or even in a year. To be perfectly honest with you, that would be awesome if that really did happen for you. And I'm not saying it can't, but I think that's probably unlikely. So think in terms of this journey as a journey. This is a marathon. You're in it for the long haul. And when I first started, I thought, well, I knew that going into it as well. I knew this is not something that was going to happen overnight. But I thought, well, any extra money is good money, whether it's $5 or $15 or $500. Any money as a teacher is good money. I remember the first time I made $5. I was so excited. I took that $5 and I went to Starbucks, because that is a big treat for me. It's not something that, even to this day, I don't go to Starbucks regularly because it's expensive to go. And so for me, that was always just like a treat. Oh, I get to go to Starbucks. And so, I took my little $5 and I went to Starbucks. I was so excited and so proud, so happy. I got to have an extra cup of chai tea, that kind of thing. And then it became, my goals grew, things grew, that it became, a matter of wanting to pay for my daughter to take a class. And so I was so excited when I was able to pay for her to take a dance class. I was like, yes, we get to do these little extra things now that we didn't do before, but I had this little extra money, so now I can do that. And so my goals just kind of continued to build from there, and I continued to make more mistakes, learn more methods from other sellers, and I'm still learning. I do not have all the answers, but I do want to share with you a way to get started. And so in this course, we're going to talk about, by the end of this course, you're going to have a Teachers Pay Teachers shop set up. You're going to have a brand. You're going to have your first product created and listed in your shop for sale. And you might even make a sale. So it is possible. We will talk about social media. We will talk about blogging. We will talk about scheduling and organization and a method for how to organize all this and how to get it going and keep it going when you have a teaching job and you have a family. How are you going to squeeze in the time and manage things? And where do you spend your time? And where should you spend your money? Those are big questions and big points we're going to cover in this course. Now, through each module and component of this course, there's going to be homework at different points. And so the idea is to work along through the videos, work along through all the supplementary materials that are provided, and do each step along the way so that by the end of the course, you will have your shop set up and you will be in business. And that is really exciting to think about. You're going to have a business by the end of this course. You're going to have something that's yours. And simultaneously, this is the big win-win for doing this. You're going to be helping other teachers just like you. And I get emails and feedback every single day from teachers that are like, thank you so much. I needed this. I didn't even know I needed it, or I've been looking for this, or I'm a brand new teacher and I had no idea how to teach writing. This has helped me so much. I get these comments and feedback every day, and it feels really good to know that, hey, I'm actually helping other teachers out there, and I love that. And I love creating curriculum. I love writing lesson plans. And I know a lot of people don't love that, but I love the strategy involved. I love the scaffolding involved and moving the pieces around. Obviously, I'm a very visual person because I keep using my hands. A lot of teachers, we can be visual people, right? And so I love that. And so that's what really drove me to just try this. And I remember when I started my blog at bespokeclassroom.com, I was like, who's going to read this? Who in their right mind is going to want these materials from me? And slowly but surely, it's like people subscribed, people started liking what was there, and my confidence grew. My confidence started to grow, and then I felt like, wow, okay, yes, people do want to hear from me. People do want the things I have to share. These tools are helping teachers across, all different types of schools and grade levels and all that kind of thing. And so that was really exciting. And so that's also sort of like really kept me in the game and kept me going. So I'm excited that you are taking the plunge and that you are going to work through this course to start your own Teachers Pay Teachers shop. I'm really excited for you to start this journey. You can do it. Consistency is key. I can't lie to you. Consistency is key. That is what's going to make the difference. That is what's going to separate your shop from somebody else's shop. That is what's going to make you successful. So we will talk about that more in this course. I can't wait to get started with you. So let's head into Module 1. I'll see you over there. Bye.